All right, we're watching Sienna's freestyle here. And Sienna, as always, make sure when you're watching the videos, afterwards, take some time to read the notes that Lynette's got in the email as well. Those are good little key words you remember before and after practice. Also, sometimes just kind of take a look at them before meet, just to make sure you see different things that we're seeing that we think you can work on to improve, things that we're seeing that we think you're doing really, really well, and just general reminders. I know it's sometimes hard to always watch the videos, so that's always just a good little thing. Nice flip turn there. Good dolphin kicks there, Sienna. Love, love, love it. So let's kind of start this over and see. That kick out there is pretty steady all the way through, so we like that. All right, so let's rewind this here a little bit more. And let's kind of take it step by step. So the first thing, Sienna, as we watch your freestyle, we like how high your elbow is and your hand's a little out to the side. Try to get that hand a little bit closer. Remember, you want to keep your hands close to your body so your fingertips aren't dragging, right? But you want to make sure that they're keeping down towards the bottom of the pool. You don't want it out to the side quite so much there. So elbow looks good. Just lower that hand a little bit better. As you enter that hand right in the very end of the freestyle, you can see that your palm is facing out to the side. Make sure you're entering fingertips down. Grab that water so that your fingertips are down just a little bit better. As you come out here on the right side, the very first thing we see that elbow starting to come up, which is excellent. We always want to see that elbow come up, and then that hand's going to follow. So that's really good. You always want to make sure you lead with that elbow coming out of the water. And on this hand, you have a little bit less bend and a little bit higher hand on that side. So remember, the zipper drill that we do a lot of, I also do a fingertip drill as well. Those are always important because you want to keep your elbows high and your hands low. So let's work on that. We don't want to have quite so much of a straight arm recovery there on that left side. Right side looks a lot better with the elbow bend. The other thing, I think we're going to see this maybe more. We've got another video where you're kind of looking forward. You can see that your head is now facing this direction here, and your hand's kind of coming over here. So instead of rolling your shoulders, you're more kind of wiggling your side to side. You want to make sure you really roll your shoulders, drive forward better so you can grab that water. Once you cross over your body there, you're kind of taking yourself out of position where we want to see. So that's more on the left side. On your right side, I don't think you do that. And maybe it's because of breath. We'll see. Again, nice high elbows. That's excellent. Again, pay attention to that hand. Hand position should be fingertips down. Yeah, you definitely do a much better job entering on the right side. It's that left side, I think, and let's see if it does the same thing here when we don't breathe. Not so much there when we don't breathe. So that's the good thing. I think when we breathe, we got to make sure we don't turn your head turn your whole head. Make sure you just kind of turn your head to the side. Don't let it go down into the side. Yeah, so you can kind of see there you kind of crossed over again. So what you're doing on your breath is you're pushing your hand this way and you're pushing your head this way. What you want to try and do is make sure you just turn your head to the side. You don't want to drive it sideways. You just want to turn it to the side. Just kind of a half little turn. And we'll see that breath here on the other side here real soon. And that's definitely way too high. You can see you're looking backwards and straight up on that turn where you want to be looking more this way to the side. Okay? I'll show you here in a couple extra strokes. That's a much better hand entry right here. The other thing I really like, and you can kind of see it, we're going to see it better soon, but you can see that your fingers are open, right? That's excellent. That helps you to expand your paddle that you're pulling through the water. Great job there, Sienna. All right, so here's the breath. Number one, both goggles are out of the water, right? We want to make sure that we're looking to the side with one goggle out of the water. So let's pretend that your head's in the water here. Everything down here should be underwater. So if you lay that head down in the water, that stays underwater, that's a lot better. What will happen is you'll create a little pocket of air that your mouth, while it looks like it's halfway below the water, it won't be. It'll be fully encased in a little air bubble. So make sure we lay that head down just a little bit better, and that'll help keep our body a little bit more in line. Right here is what that breath should look like. I mean, this If you could just take the breath like that, that is absolutely perfect. All right. So don't over rotate the head on the breath. Keep it just that half a breath. Good job of getting your head down, though. I mean, that's awesome. One of the things we've been seeing a lot in these freestyle videos is people doing a late job of getting their breath back in the water. That's a great breath back in the water. That was excellent. Nice legs. Don't breathe that last stroke in the wall, and then don't kick quite so long in the wall. It seems like you could have taken one more stroke in that wall, but you're looking for that turn, and because you're looking at that wall, it's taking you a little bit longer to get over. Now your hand position here looks pretty good. Your legs are good. Your head looks like they're probably looking up a little bit, but at least you're in the right position. Okay, so that's excellent. We'll see what your hands look like underwater, but from above water. Now here they start to go out to the side a little bit, but for the very first part, you had your hands in the very right position. As you come off that wall, you started doing that dolphin kick right away. Make sure you hold that streamline for about 2 seconds before you start that dolphin kick. You don't want to start it quite as quickly as you did. You want to make sure you're extending a little bit more. And the other thing you want to make sure you're doing is going straight off that wall. When you came off the wall, you went over this way, and now you've straightened up and to go swimming this way. Make sure you come straight off that wall. I know we do a lot of circle swimming in practice, right? So it's hard to remember when we're in a lane by ourselves, we don't circle swim, but don't circle swim. Good job of not breathing right away. Absolutely love it, but don't forget to keep that breath down. Your stroke there looked pretty good coming off that wall. So very nice job, Sienna. Keep it up, and I can't wait to see the next one.